So if I had to ask you, and to your point, like no one knows the real reason. But yeah, I think you're right. The tariff story is not really adding up. I mean, if you had a hunch or your gut feeling, why?
Well, I think it's very clear to me that the Trump administration is planning something incredibly significant, a monetary and global trading reset. And it's hard if you read their plans. And so Stephen Moran, this guy who's is nominated for the chairman of the Council of Economic Advisors under Trump, who was part of the first Trump administration, wrote this paper in November of 2024 talking about restructuring the global trading system. And so it's pretty ambitious plans. And then you hear some of the comments from dissent, about why he was called into service, now, why he felt like he needed to be part of the administration. So in the backdrop of that, then you see these gold flows, and knowing the historic role of gold, it's very difficult to imagine it's anything other than that they see that is necessary for this reset that they had planned. Exactly the role it'll play, we don't really know. I mean, they talked about things like marking the gold to market, that's on the balance sheet. Well, that makes sense. That does generate some, it generates some capital they could do some things with, I guess, but it's not going to make any difference in the debt, and our terrible debt situation in the U.S. But it's going to play a role. And my theory, my thought, the most plausible explanation I could find is that ultimately they do have to do some sort of edit or audit to market the gold, and they got to make sure that they've got their monetary gold on hand that is eligible for that audit. So I think there's something they're going to do with it. I don't know what, but exactly how they'll do it. But it's clear that it's part of a larger plan that's going to change everything. And it sounds crazy to imagine, but they really do plan a significant reset of the entire system, and gold is the anchor.